Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to Energy First Golf. So today in this video, we're going to talk about one of the most difficult things to differentiate, to feel the difference and know which is which. As you can see the title, it says release through image feeling or impact feeling. Release feeling and impact feeling. Obviously, when you release through the ball, you still have an impact. But what I'm saying to you is that the two impact, if you're hitting at the ball or you release through the ball, it's very difficult for most amateurs to differentiate and to understand, to tell the difference with your human brain. So today we're just going to verbalize it and talk about what is the difference. Because to piggyback on the previous video, most people go, well, when you do it very slowly, what is the feeling of the arms? Because remember, if you're using the muscles that's from your arms and chest and shoulders, simply put, you will just hitting the ball. That's the reason why the release feeling and the impact feeling is going to be muggy. And the truth is, most likely you're not releasing. But I want to talk about this thing called the cut release. Okay, so this release is going to demonstrate or explain to you guys what is the confusion. So we at Energy First Golf, impact later, we don't like to talk about impact. I don't teach impact. The reason why is because we believe you cannot throw the ball and catch the ball at the same time. Okay, and if you want to know more about Energy First, impact later, check out all of our videos. And we have all the questions to your questions. But let's talk about first, if I'm doing a cut release, means I'm going to turn my body and the club face, there's no release rotation of the club head. Now, I'm going to have a par 3 here. It's 144 yards. I'm actually using my 9-iron. I'm actually going to show you guys the angle, the face angle, and all of that. Now, the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because this is where the confusion part is, the face angle, okay? And I'm going to try to do best job to explain to you guys. Here we go. Let's do one more. This is GC Quad, okay? It'll show you guys all the data. I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing. First, I'm doing what I call the cut release, where I don't have a lot of arm rotation, but my arms is going to connect through my body. It means my body rotation is going to create energy, my core and my hips, my upper torso, my rib cage, my chest, my shoulders, and my arms is going to create connectivity feeling, but there's no club rotation, means no rotational release, but there is release because I'm not trying to hit the ball. I'm going to open the stance a little bit, right? I'm going to turn my body. So as you guys can see, that ball faded to the right. And the truth is, I told you guys my 9-iron is about 140 yards. But because if I'm hitting a cut release, the distance is shorter. I still have negative attack angle, 4.2, okay? The club face to target is 0.4 open. Face to path is 0.2 open. Now, remember, you can consider that being very square. But remember, if I'm swinging the golf club, I'm not thinking about how square the club is because I have no time for that. But if you're hitting at the ball, because your mind is going to go, there's a ball, if I'm trying to hit it and control the face angle, I want to be square, you may have the same results. I'm going to do that one time. I'm going to control the face angle. It's not funny. That time it didn't fade. But I hit it really solid. Okay? Face to target's close. Face to path is close, 2.4, 1.7, 0.7 path into out. At that angle, still negative. This is what I mean by the feeling is very confusing for the human mind. But remember, the one before that, that was what I intend to do, because all I say to you is this: if I swing with my body rotation creates energy. I don't have a rotational release. You can say that I'm holding on to it, but simply put, I'm not rotating the club. So it's a cut release. But a lot of you, if you control the face, that impact feeling and this rotational release where I'm not controlling the club, it's going to be very muggy in your mind. As you can see, this shot and the previous shot has what I want to do, the shot shape. But the one in between that is the one I control the face. I feel like I hit it really square and really solid. It pulled just slightly left. Remember, I was never a good golfer before, until I realized energy first, impact later. Until I realized I cannot focus on face angle impact. Is there a number regarding if I'm swing correctly with the impact, with the face angle? Sure there is. But it's not something I focus on, because why? If I do focus on, it's going to be inconsistent. Because why? If I control my arms on the way down, I am using lateral force. It's a hitting feeling. So that's another reason why if I hit it really solid, the results are not predictable. It's also very confusing for the human mind. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to try to fade the ball with my hitting force. I'm going to try really hard to do it correctly. Matter of fact, I'm going to come outside in to see if I can fade one. I just shanked it. Why? Because there was a contradiction of energy. Because if I'm turning right now, if I try to control really hard here, that's a lateral feeling. That's contradicting with my body rotation. I know a lot of people say, well, if you have a lateral power, you're not rotating. No, because my body's still turning. That's the reason why we talked about power struggle. Please check out all of our videos. We have all the answer to your questions. Now, I'm going to not do it very hard, but hit it, controlling with my right side and my power. I pulled again. I went in the water. This is the part I keep mentioning to you guys. The only way you have any type of consistency, you have to have a pure energy. You don't need to have a pure golf swing. You don't need to have a perfect golf swing. I'm going to go back to my swing. It means I'm going to swing the club with my body. I'm going to have cut release, means I don't have a rotational release. None of the supination, pulmonary flex, and all of that. I'm just going to turn. And the truth is, I'm not focusing on the club head being square at the ball, because that's not what I'm focusing on. I have a body rotational path. I'm just not releasing with my arms rotating. I'll do one more, very soft. As you can see, I hit that shot. Meaning, once I start understanding the principle of golf, energy first, impact later, that's when me personally was able to get better. Not pro level, but understand and control the ball. So I don't miss to the left where there's water. Because if I try to control the club face angle too much with my dominant human force, which is lateral, that leads to inconsistency. Also, that feeling of a impact and then the release is very, very muggy. So the only way you can have any type of clarification is the knowledge of understanding what a golf swing is, right? Now, sorry to make you guys more confused. Hopefully not, because if you watch this video, I'm going to rotate my club now. Now, obviously, if I play this hole in reality, I will hit a fade, because I don't want the ball to go left. There's a creek. But you know what? I'm going to aim right and try to do a little more release. Again, if you want to know more release, we have cut, release, block, straight, block, draw, block, fade, rip, draw, rip, fade. All right, let me do this. So as you can see, I draw that one. Boom. Because I'm no longer thinking about impact. Obviously, there's always impact data, but it's not something you focus on. 6-degree close, 1.1 close, 4.9 into out, 6.2 attack angle. So, what I'm simply saying is this. Once you understand the body rotational, which is why we talked about swing path is the most important. If I'm hitting a cut, I will go inward, not release the club head, because remember, I release the club head with rotation, supination, flexion, easier to get the club out. If I don't, it's easier to get the club inward. Cut, release. Very predictable. Don't go left. See that? Right side. It's okay, I'm in the bunker. Guess what? I'm in control of the ball. Means my feeling of a release impact and hitting impact or focus on impact, the focus impact and release impact is not confusing to me. But it is very confusing for most people. The truth is you don't know the difference. But we're here to help you to understand the difference. Okay? So now, let's have fun. I'm going to do a cut again, but I'm going to put the ball forward. So it's going to cut a lot, but I'm not going to hit at the ball. I'm allowing my body to rotate. There you go. Spins to the right. Obviously, I put the ball forward, losing distance. I truly believe the game of golf is not as confusing as most people think. If you understand energy first, impact later, watch our channel. All the knowledge is in our channel. All right, thank you for support, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to our channel. Here's the button. We'll have 2 recommended videos for you to watch.